Om Shanti. Today's Murli is dated 5th April 1970. In this Murli, Baba has focused on the point form, the essence of all points or all the expansion in this world is to become the point, the form of a point. Baba has taught us how to listen and then become complete, and what are the main efforts to be done at present. Baba has compared and also in fact shown that whatever the scientists they are creating inventions, it is based on we the souls at this conference age in the state of silence, in the state of in the form of a point, whatever we create, whatever efforts we are making, scientists also create that invention in their own form. Scientists, they get an inspiration from us, they get the method from us. Baba has also spoken about how to be easy to go beyond sound as it is to come into the sound. So that kind of, and in the fastest manner, which is the stage of being close to the stage of perfection. Baba has spoken about the Shiv Shaktis, what all ornaments as a Ruhani warrior I am having, either soul is having or holding whilst on the battlefield. And both the ornament as well as the speed at which I am using those ornaments or the the weapons. Baba has also spoken about unity and stability in my stage. Then spend less time on something. I mean, with less efforts, with less words, I'm I should be having a greater success. So this method has been taught by Supreme Father, the ocean of knowledge, how to remain within the essence of knowledge. And Baba finally has said the one word light, which includes the lightness of the soul without any luggage, without any bondages, and also be the intense brightness, intense, which is sparkling the light in all directions, like a Chaitanya lighthouse, which is a task of us, we souls. And finally, Baba said, magicians, we have to create a magic through our stage of merging the expansion and be in the point form. Let's listen, listen and become. That's Murli. Whatever is being spoken, we all the soul, we be situated in the point form and listen to it and then become complete. That means start experiencing those subtle bhav which Baba is expressing. Avyakt Bab Dada, 5th April 1970. The essence of all points is to become the form of a point, that is Bindi Swarup. Do all of you wish to listen or to become complete? Will you have to listen after you have become complete? First, you have to listen and then you have to become complete. You have heard so many points. What is the form of all these points that you have to become? The essence or the form of all the points is to become a bindi, a point. The essence of all points is included in a point. Very rightly, Baba saying when we in geometry also, when we put a point or a star, there is a lot of rays you can, infinite rays you can draw from a point. And when we trace back these rays, infinite rays, trace back to its source, then we find the point. So Baba says the essence of all points is included in a point. So you have to become the form of a point. A point is extremely subtle and everything is merged within it. Infinite expansion. Expansion doesn't have any limit. So unlimited expansion is merged within that point, which is the source of this unlimited expansion. What is the main effort at present? Your effort at present is to merge the expansion. Those who know the method of merging the expansion become equal to Bap Dada. So Bap Dada is at the point. The more we deviate from this point, we are deviating from the essence of Bap Dada. Baba says the method is that merge the expansion and become a point to become equal to Bap Dada. You were told previously too that you have to merge and pack up. Those who know how to pack up also know how to merge. So it's basically the power to pack up the intellect, the mind, and even the sanskars to the core, bring it to the core, and within the core also come to the point form. Baba says, which power does a seed have? That of having the expansion of a tree merged within itself. So, what effort do you have to make now to stabilize yourself in the seed stage, Beach Sarup? That is to merge your expansion. So, so check this. It is easy to create expansion, but has it become easy to merge the expansion? Baba is now highlighting on the by to practice more and more so that it becomes easy, as easy, it becomes easy to merge the expansion and as easy as to create an expansion. Nowadays, scientists are also making effort to merge the expansion. In the science also, there are a lot of very, very powerful weapons which have the high power density, like hydrogen bombs or nuclear bombs. In a very little amount of the bomb, the unlimited energy is there to create destruction. So that science and even the laser weapons are so powerful that they can, the reach and the might is very, very vast. So Baba says the power of science, but in fact, this power of science are copying all of you who have the power of silence. Whatever effort the Shakti army of silence is making, those with the power of science are making the same effort. Baba is here highlighting on the power of concentration, power of intensifying and merging the expansion in the point form so that the entire power of that expansion of the tree is there in the seed, that core. So we are unlimited power density is what Baba is hinting at. That is what we practice during our silence, which is being copied by the scientists. to create that invention in their own way. Just as it is being refined here, in the same way, science is also being refined. Another example is nanotechnology. Nanotechnology. So similar, the Baba says that nanotechnology has come from here in the confluence age when we Brahman souls are in silence, immerse everything into single point and then focus it so intensely that it creates the impact. Whatever things they previously used to find impossible, those are now becoming possible. In the same way, impossible things are becoming easy and possible here too. The main effort you now have to make is to bring yourself closer to everyone. This is the reach of a nuclear weapon or a nuclear missile is very, vast, it's intercontinental. So, here, which was based on we yogis, the more we merge expansion into the single form, the power increases, and then the reach of the power, the range of the power increases. That is to bring yourself closer to everyone. Everybody, every soul of the world is within your reach. It should be just as easy to go beyond sound as it is to come into the sound. The crux is more we merge the sound, the outside external into our inner core, the point form, and with ease. This is called the stage of being close to the stage of perfection. Which group is this? Each one of you in this group has your own specialty, Visheshta. Because of that specialty, you have become special souls in the world. You are special souls anyway. What do you have to become now? So, we have realized our Supreme Father. What is our relation with Him? That we have realized. So, anyway, we are special souls in the world. What do you have to become now? You are special, but you now have to become elevated. Now we have to work on our stage. What will you do in the bhakti in order to become elevated? This group has one specialty which none of the others had. What is that one specialty? Do you know your specialty? Bab Dada sees that the specialty of this group is that the level of effort of each of you is similar. Each of you has the enthusiasm in your mind to do something in a practical form. Underline the word enthusiasm in your mind. That this is why Bab Dada is giving this group the name of those who are to become deities in the future and those who fulfill Bab Dada's hopes. And this is the group that can reveal their original form to the world. Underline the word original form, the point form. Very powerful, light and might. This is the army that is on the battlefield. All of you are the backbone. Baba telling that we are the Ruhani warriors on the battlefield. And Baba saying we are the backbone. So these are the hands who will reveal the task of Babdada. Do you know what ornaments the hands have? We are Shiv Shakti, Ashtabhujadari, goddess. So our hands have various ornaments. The hands of Babdada are holding ornaments. So ask yourself, am I a hand that is holding an ornament? Which ornaments are you holding while on the battlefield? You know all the ornaments, do you not? Huh? So that Shank, Chakra, Gada, Padam, and similar other Astra Shastra. So you are the hands who are holding the ornaments. The Shaktis who are holding the ornaments can reveal Bap Dada because Bap Dada is the almighty authority. the more the Shaktis we have, the more we are able to reveal Bapdada. The hands of the Shaktis are never shown empty. If you are holding the ornaments all the time, you will be able to issue a challenge. So, what was Bapdada seeing today? The ornament and the speed of each hand. What will this group be made to do in the bhakti? What is the main virtue of these Shaktis? This group has to learn the yuktis of being fearless and being able to merge the expansion in 1 second in order to be powerful. Unity and stability. These are two virtues Baba is speaking about. Unity and stability. How to change many different sanskars into one pure sanskar has to be learned in this bhakti. You must spend less time on something and also speak less, yet there should be greater success. So, this is what the science is also copying. With less effort, we are able to achieve more through remote control. You have to teach this method too. You have to listen to something and become an embodiment of that, listening and becoming. It shouldn't be that you listen to a lot and become an embodiment of that to a lesser extent. This is a checking. You must continue to listen and also become an embodiment at the same time. You now have to return having become an image that grants visions, that grants directions to many souls, not an image that just speaks. Whoever sees you should see you as a subtle and holding ornaments. You have a lot of sense, but what do you have to do now? You have to remain within the essence of knowledge. You have to put the sense into its essence. Only then will you fulfill Bab Dada's hope in a practical form. You know the essence, do you not? The essential things of knowledge are the essence, Sar. If you adopt all the essential things, all the needs will be fulfilled. At present, there is one need or another that has to be fulfilled. But in order to fulfill these needs for all time, you have to adopt these two essential things that you were told about, to be subtle and to be one who holds the ornaments. These two essential things are to be subtle, sukshma, and to be one who holds the ornaments. In order to become subtle and to hold the ornament, you just have to adopt one word. What is that one word in which the subtle form and that of holding ornaments are both included? Baba Ramdada says that one word is light. Light. The meaning of light is jyoti, that is the light. And second, it is lightness, lightness of the soul. That is without any luggage, without any bondages. So there is lightness and brightness both, to be the form that is holding the ornaments and also to be subtle, to be the form of light, to be the form of an intense fire, very much, lot of power packed up in very minute form, and then to be light and subtle. So the one word light includes both aspects. The task is also included in this. What is your task? Dada is now highlighting on the what is the task. Now we have got the form and we are we are in the subtle form and also we are holding the ornaments. Now what is the task? Abdasa says to be a lighthouse. This is the task. The form is included in light. The task is also included in the light. Babdada meeting teachers personally. Why is a tilak applied? Tilak, why it is applied on the forehead? Just as a tilak is applied to the forehead, in the same way, the embodiment of a point is a tilak, and it should also be applied constantly. It should not be omitted or erased. Secondly, the tilak of the future's kingdom is also a tilak. You should have the awareness of both. The symbol of that is this tilak. You should have intoxication when you see this symbol. This symbol is given for all time, underline, all time. You were told how to stabilize yourself in the form of the point. In the same way, this tilak is also a point. Do you know how to pack up and to merge? To pack up and to merge is equal to magic. And a very important aspect, Baba says, how magicians create magic is based on what we do right now, presently, in the confidence age. Magicians show some things by packing them and some things by merging them. They pack something into very big, into something very small. You have to learn this magic. You have to practice this. When you go into expansion, you have to make effort to merge it there and then without losing time. Whenever you see that your intellect has gone into a lot of expansion, you must practice at that moment. That moment. Am I able to merge all this expansion? Then you will be able to become equal to the Father. The Father is called the magician. So, what are the children? Embodiments of coolness and embodiments of light. Do you know how to stabilize yourself in being an embodiment of both of these, coolness and light? To be an embodiment of coolness is one moment, and an embodiment of light in the next. Today we have got science also. LED lights, they have a lot of luminescence as well as they are cool. Baba says, when you know how to stabilize yourself in both, you will then be able to have a stable stage. Both have to be equal. This is your effort at present. I think we'll stop at that. Om Shanti. So let's focus. Let's churn internally, go into the point form, merge into the original state, original form, the Bindi form, and get merged into the Almighty. Experience every word which we listened, be an embodiment. Let's be an embodiment of that. Experience the expansion within the point. So powerful. Seed stage. Everything is fulfilled here. Everything. I am close to every soul in this point form. I'm merged with Baba, infinite love. The infinity is packed into this point form. The impossible has become possible. The subtle and all the ornaments I can experience. This point form, which is beyond the song, beyond the sound, creating magic, inspiring all the scientists to copy. I am the creator, the seed, having the program, the code to create a wonderful tree in company of the Almighty. I'm experiencing His companionship, the embodiment of remembrance. I am a point form, doing the task of being a lighthouse and my house. We'll all be in silence for another minute before we take on the churning points. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. The session is open for all the Brahmin souls to share their points, their perspective, their churnings. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. You can share your experience of or any uh, query someone has regarding the essence or the point form. Am I audible, Rakiben?
Yes, brother, you're audible.
Yeah, okay. So everybody is so merged in the point form. Probably they are beyond the sound. So
Yeah.
I think, yeah, yeah. Harpreet's sister is requesting.
To unmute. Okay, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, please. Yeah.
Mm.
Om Shanti, brother. Beautiful Murli. Thank you, Baba. What caught my attention maximum was the last part, actually. The line which says that the more you wish to be loved, the more you have to be detached. It seems like a contradiction initially, but the meaning is really profound. And I wanted to share my own experience that I did try this. And I realized that actually you have to really put an intense effort to reach that point of being more and more detached and yet experiencing more love. But at least in one or two cases where I made a serious attempt, I can experience that already. So I know what Baba is saying is absolutely true. And it may sound contradictory, but it is actually not. Om Shanti.
Very true, very true. Being detached is basically, again, the power to pack up, come to the core. The intellect has gone into so many directions because of the role, because of the various sanskars of the 63 births. The intellect wanders based on the sanskars, or the based on various kind of smritis we have collected during these 63 births. Baba has told us the method that merge, pack yourself up, come to the point form, the seed stage, and now you are in control. And now you're experiencing the infinite love from Baba. Everybody is his creation. So that love automatically flows when we are in the point form to everyone, to every soul. We are close to every soul. Om Shanti.
Yes, thank you, brother. In the point form, you really connect and see the oneness in everyone around you. And that one connection and the one, deepest connection with the entire universe. So, Om Shanti.
Yeah. Yeah. In the oneness, the Baba says by two words, unity and stability. So oneness is that unity with my original form, the way Baba created me and created the soul. And the stable. Then the more I am in this oneness, the more I am in the unity. I'm stable. Stable means atal adol, and I am on my task. I'll not get deviated from my task of being a lighthouse. So Baba has anybody else? Please share.
Ombai, can you stop sharing your screen?
Yeah, surely.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om Shanti.
Yeah, it's such a it is this one knowledge which really attracted me. That we reading the Upanishads, reading all that, it's such a mountain of knowledge. We used to think so much is there in the Gyan, whether it's the Gita and all. I'll just take once again to just say that, if you don't mind. I was a disciple of Swami Chinmayananda. I used to ask him, every day we read the Gita, we read that so much is there, but where is God? At that moment, he just told me, can you see a mountain over here? This is what you're trying to swallow. But in the end, you will see, you will become like a sparrow, and then you will just take a little part of it, and that's the end of knowledge. I never understood what he said. Probably I was in a search. So it's this point. The whole knowledge is nothing. There is no over here, everything, but knowledge is just a point. It is this thing in Shiv Baba's knowledge, the when he brings the whole knowledge and essence, says, merge everything, pack up, even the whole, become a seed. It's that point which Baba, which is the essence of this knowledge, really baffles one. Everyone knows about the point and all, but to go to the essence of the point, to think me as a point, to think he as a point, to think the universe as a point, it's a great process. This is one thing which really I'm still exploring. Second is about the Shakti. I would go into detail later if somebody, I would just, because when I was taught by my father, he showed me the sign of 8, meaning infinity. He said, this is the whole, I don't remember the word which my father used. So that infinity, that limitless, that endless and all, that Shakti is also merged in the point. I think this is the knowledge which I would like to chant. Om Shanti.
Very beautifully expressed, sister. And in the recent Murli, also Sakar Murli, we would have observed that Baba has told, I think yesterday only, that Baba is telling us the essence of all the knowledge, the essence, and which is not found in the Shastras or the Purans or the Ved Purans, which only God can tell us, and which we are experiencing. The essence of all the knowledge Baba gives us so easily to us. Very simple words. That is what is the beauty of the Almighty, the ocean of knowledge. And the more we are in the point form, as we have seen the science also, the more nanotechnology, nano say we'll go even more to the lesser and lesser dimensions, more compactness. The more we are, more anything my matter is a compact, it's punched a lot of power within that. So same thing, it was copied from us only. The more we are into the ati sukshma se ati sukshma, ati sukshma se ati sukshma, then that power we can experience in a very limited footprint, I can say, or the least weight and the least footprint. We have infinite power within us. That is what is signified by the point form. Om Shanti. I think chat, someone is, let me just read the chats. Yogita sister wants to say something, please. Yogita sister.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
I just want to say one sentence, not just take it in just imagine that there is a university in the world in which 80 years are completed, but all the students are still learning the first lesson of becoming the soul. So if we just tell this as a joke to outsiders that in our school or in our university we are still learning first lesson for 80 years. So it seems like something un, uh, unbelievable, something unrealistic. But Baba knows that the first lesson is the last lesson. So once we attain the first lesson, all study, all syllabus, everything finishes. So this is a very deep, the way sister just says that this is a mountain of knowledge, but Baba merged everything into first lesson, and that first lesson is so deep and so intense that we are still learning the first lesson for 80 years. So just imagine how it sounds. But we know, and even Baba knows, that the first lesson is itself the end of everything. So that is why it is taking a lot time, because it is not just to learn but to become the embodiment of that first lesson. So I was just thinking how it sounds that 80 years when university is teaching just first lesson to everyone. Sounds a little funny, but in deep it is very, very, very much complicated topic and very complicated what you can say subject or the chapter to become or to come into the practice at every step, at every moment. So it was a very nice Murli, and the point is, so in short, the point is important, and just try to become point. That is the essence of entire knowledge. So I just thought to share this funny statement, how it looks. But yes, it is a deep and serious topic, not a funny statement. But I just thought how it sounds, that 80 years we are learning just first lesson.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's see how much time we all take, much ahead, how much time we need to learn that. Only Baba knows, but we still can try that. Thank you, Shanti.
Very nice. Yeah, rightly said. And Radhamani's sister is sharing, those who know how to pack up also know how to merge. That's also a beautiful statement, because the more we are towards the point form, we tend to, there is a, in mathematics, there is a, in that expression, it says tends to infinity. Now it is tends to the point form, which will tend to infinity. So automatically we become equal to the supreme soul. I mean, in terms of the that is what we feel, that closeness. And next is that minute. Girja sister is sharing, minutest of atom, more minute, more refined, is today's nanoscience. Yes, yes, sister. So is the energy merged into a point, small but very powerful. That's me, that's God, and the universe. Yeah, universe tends to get packed up in that point form. That is what yatha pinde tatha brahmande. That is what is written in the Veda also, but they did not explain how. Right, Baba is telling us in a very easy, very simple way that this is where, this is the method. Just I will share one few seconds about when I visited ISC Bangalore. I saw the nano science lab. That entire building is has got it's basically on the suspensions, and it is suspended. It's not on the earth, it is suspended on certain springs, and then it is completely isolated from the earth vibrations. And then inside, it's such a clean room that even the air which is entering inside as is refined, super refined. And that an internal, that atmosphere is so super refined, then in that super refined state the nanoparticles are created. So even one contaminant, if it enters in that area, the nanoparticle which you will receive will not be of that quality. Now just correlate with this. In this, they have learned from us, Baba says. So what kind of super refinedness we should have, or what kind of, isolation from the outside atmosphere, outside vibrations, how much we have to isolate and be in that point form, protect ourselves from the contaminants outside. We should be suspended in, so that we don't get the vibrations, other lower vibrations from outside. So that kind of efforts are required. Om Shanti. Radhamani sister says Shakti, the army of silence. Yes, silence and science. The difference is only that letter L. L means lightness, love, and life. We are representing the life, science representing the matter, and we are representing the being part, the life part, the living part. That is what we are representing. So
Om
science
Shanti, brother.
is silence only. Om Shanti.
Brother, I just want just a minute because I know there's no time. Baba speaking about Shakti. And I have learned when I was young, like Shakti, sign of infinity. But I've always, seen this picture, which was there in our house in a very big form, the Ardhanarishwar, which they say, that Shiva is half and Shakti is half. And Baba also spoke yesterday's blessings, be companion form, be combined. So I always used to imagine, how can I be combined in a point form as a Shakti? So Shakti, later I came to believe, it is just an illusion of God as a power. So it's just a power. So when Baba says about the Shakti symbol in the point form, how do I combine myself, with me, with even though I don't believe in Aham Brahmasmi, how do I merge myself with the divine in a combined form, that combined point? I think that also, that Shakti uh, needs a little bit of churning in order to get that bliss. Om Shanti.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, when it's a Shiv Shakti combined, that Baba uses this word Shiv Shakti combined Bhujadhari Durga or Devi. So that Shiv Shakti is combined means when the soul comes back to its essence form, that is the form of a point, then it resembles Supreme Soul, because Supreme Soul is also a point form. Ultimately, is also point form, and but he has got infinite powers. So we experience that powers, all those powers of Almighty are experienced within I myself. uh, When I am in point form, then that is where it seems as if I am merged, because he is ocean of love. I am merged in that ocean. I'm experiencing the same degree of intense intensification, same degree of power, you can say, in all these virtues: purity, peace, happiness, joy, everything, even the powers of soul. So that is called the experiencing the companionship, means experiencing the his powers within me. It's like kind of a, you can say, uh, I'm the subset of Baba. I'm So I mean, it's difficult to express that, but you start experiencing that. I am Master Bhagwan, Master Almighty. So that Master means merged in Almighty, and now Almighty is using my intellect, my mind, my sanskars to reveal Himself to the outside world when I interact. Om Shanti. I think that it needs little more churning also, surely. There are a lot of chat points everyone is sharing. I'll just read them. Just clarify. Balwinder for sister is asking, just clarify whatever exists outside in universe, exactly same thing exists into our body. Is it true? Actually, sister, uh, the soul is the creator. When soul is in the seed stage, soul is the creator of the body. Not only body, but also mind, intellect, and sanskars, the personality traits. Everything is decided by the soul. Now, when we are in Satyug, the soul is so powerful, Satopradhan, that it creates a Satopradhan body. So it is true, and it is very much true. The same things exist into a body means not in that way. The same thing exists in the body. We'll have asteroids or meteoroids inside the body, but the we are the creator. I am the creator of my body. With so many births, I've found this body in the last birth based on my past karmas. Past and karmas were made because of my intellect and thinking. My thoughts created. Sankalp se srishti ka nirman hua. So now Baba has told us to be careful of what thoughts I create. Next is Yogita sister is saying, yes, it's true, because the matter is made of 5 elements, so is the body. Yes, we are the creator of these 5 elements. We create all these 5 elements are inside the body. Always loved the concept of Shiv Shakti, the fearless one. Yes, that's very, very actually, it gives powers when we see that Shiv is our Sajan and we are his Sajini. We are combined Ardhanarishwar. Embodiment of a point is a tilak, Radhamani sister. Yes, it reminds us of that I am a point form, and also I am Avinashi, Ajar Amar Avinashi on that stage. Om Shanti. Any one more point? I think we should move to. If nobody has any point, we can move to the meditation. Okay.
Nobody wish to say anything because she's unmuted herself.
Okay. Please share your point.
I guess she's unmuted by mistake. We can move
Okay.
on to meditation.
I think all points have got merged in the point form, and that should be the way. That is the method. Om Shanti. That's all. Let's pack up our intellect from the expansion to the core. Inside the core, I, the soul, can see clearly my original form, the essence of all the knowledge, the essence of the entire tree, the essence which is beyond time, beyond sound, beyond the matter, the point form. The Shiv Shakti. Inseparable from the Shiva. Merged in the infinite love of Shiva, my supreme creator, my supreme father, my spiritual father. I'm his creation. He has decorated me with the ornaments of powers. I can experience these ornaments every second, every moment in an easy manner. It's my natural form. It's my original sanskara to be in the point form and experience the infinity within me, the supreme, almighty authority within me, His powers within me. I'm experiencing the companionship of the ocean, companionship of the almighty authority. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Ombai, for the wonderful session. Thank you, the Divine Family, for a beautiful journey. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, have a nice day. Om Shanti.
Thank you, everyone.